Okay, we're on the draw for game number 2. This hand has lands and spells, so I'm going to keep, even though it is pretty slow. And we're on the draw, which means Molten Nursery can't get the drop on his Call the Scions this time. Although we don't even have the colorless card to enable it right now. So I'm going to make the same play as last time and hold this Kozilek Sentinel, because Molten Nursery's ability is so good against him. Now I'm a little more convinced that that's correct. Although it is worse, again, with the outnumber in our hand. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. He gets to call the Scions before we untap with Molten Nursery, which means now he can play a 6-drop if he wants. We could like Kozilek Sentinel plus outnumber, but that just seems so bad to me. So would not be surprised now if he just cashes in those Scions immediately to turn off the full usefulness of my Molten Nursery. Looks like that's what's happening. Is he playing a Sentinel or a Channeler? That's what I meant. It doesn't have a land, which is good. Boiling Earth, eh? What do I want to do here? I think I play Invoker. Next turn... Yeah, let's just do this and see what happens. I'm going to leave up a blue rather than a red, in case he draws a black and decides to try to grip us. So if we draw red mana, we can actually set up an interesting scenario where we go Kozilek Sentinel, Molten Nursery pings the Channeler, then we can outnumber it for 2 and Boiling Earth to finish it off. So hopefully he plays like an Eyeless Watcher or something and we draw a red mana. That would be the ideal case. Or if we draw a blue 2-drop, a blue colorless 2-drop, he's just attacking, okay. Yep. Void Attendant. Okay. Interesting. One mana off for making the play I wanted to. Like I said, it had to be a blue 2-drop specifically, so that we could guide, outnumber, and Boiling Earth all in the same turn. But we can now... Don't really want to attack. I can just play 2 guys and set up outnumber for next turn. Probably best. So I guess I can attack first. He's not going to block for fear of the Molten Nursery. So we'll play this guy. We'll ping him for 1, because we can't kill anything. I mean, we can if we double up with outnumber, but I don't care enough about Void Attendant to kill it. Four is definitely annoying here, especially knowing that he's got all spells in hand. He missed a land drop. So I'd like to kill that next turn if he gives me the opportunity. I think if he doesn't grip me this turn, or play something massive, we're in pretty good shape, because we get to untap, kill his dude, and hold up Dispel. But if he has like grip or something, I'm sure he's just going to cast it main phase here. Try to cut me off a color, which would sort of work. Although he would probably hit my island, seeing what he saw last game. Even though I only need double blue for the Windrider patrol. I never save my print screens. Let's do that here. Take a quick look at my deck. Yep, just the one double blue spell. Retreat to Kazandu. It's pretty good. It's putting a counter on the 2/3. It's kind of annoying. Or it will be in the future at least. Sylvan Scrying. So he's down to 2 cards. He's about to get whatever his best land is. Maybe that Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. Gets an island. Okay. So he's got some sort of blue spell in his hand. What could that be? Maybe a Coastal Discovery? This is a very suspicious attack. Let's think about what I want to do here. I can double up and kill his 4/4 and lose one of my guys, or I can just block the 3/4, next turn spend 2 spells to kill his 4/4. Let's see, how much damage do I have in play right now? 7. He goes to 9. I don't think I want to lose any of my guys right now. I'm just going to block here and go down to 12. He's taking a very aggressive line, which I guess makes sense when he has retreat in his hand, or in play. And, you know, whatever he's going to play with that blue mana next turn could turn the tides as well. That was a good draw. Although, it does mean that we won't be able to kill his 4/4 and hold up Spell Shrivel. I will be able to hold up Dispel if I want. But I'm trying to think what blue instant he could be splashing. It's much more likely it's something like a Dampening Pulse, or maybe a colored, or excuse me, a gold card. Like, what would he be splashing? It's gold, like a Skyrider Elf? No, I'm not worried about that. Ulamog's Nullifier, maybe? It's a very interesting scenario. If I attack him down to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, he goes to 9. And if I don't kill one of his guys, he's going to get to trigger, landfall, put me to 4. I feel like I need to kill this now. And I'll just hold up Dispel and kind of bite the bullet that I won't be able to Spell Shrivel. Maybe he doesn't even have a blue card in hand, and he's just been like sandbagging Grip this whole time and just got Island for free, basically. So let's just attack for 7. Always yield. We get to ingest. I always forget about that. Yep. Let's just fire this off now. Outnumber this. Boiling Earth. So I'm hoping he just goes for a Grip of Desolation here. Feels like I'm a little bit ahead, but he, like I said, he could definitely turn the tide with something monstrous here. If I just had one more mana, I would have felt very secure. I would have gotten to kill his Channeler and hold up Spell Shrivel. But what are you going to do? Silent Skimmer. Okay. We'll play the island. I guess he's going to put a counter on the Silent Skimmer, perhaps. I don't think that makes a ton of sense here, because the 0/4 turning it into a 1/5 doesn't really change any combat math. Interested to see if he goes for an aggressive line here by sending in with the Void Attendant. Probably won't. Because he hits us for 4, but then we hit him back for 4. And we have a Blighted Gorge in play, so he has to tread kind of lightly. Alright, he's attacking. He wants to be aggressive. Interesting. This is a big decision turn, I think. I can play this pre-combat, pump up my Sentinel, get in for 5, put him to 4, but that gives him a turn of free reign to do whatever he wants, and we won't have counter magic backup. Conversely, I can attack, he blocks here. I guess he has to be careful while blocking here, because then I can post-combat shoot it. So we'd block here most likely and take 5, go to 4. Yeah, I think it starts with me attacking either way. I'm not going to pre-combat this Oracle. I think no matter if we play it or not, he's going to take 5, because he has to worry about turning on my Molten Nursery. Alright, he just doesn't care. So in that case, I will, I think, play the Oracle and just shoot his Silent Skimmer. Now I think we're in very good shape. Again, he does have this one turn of free reign to grip us or whatever, or do some big dumb thing that we can't counter now. But I can't think of many things that I'd be too afraid of. If he has a Clutch of Currents, that would be a decent card to splash. If he has Clutch plus a land, we actually die. Call the Scions, okay. He taps himself out of blue, so we don't have to worry about that now. At least this turn. Altered Reap, interesting. So, he's not quite dead on board, but we can put him to 1 and then Spell Shrivel just kills him as soon as he plays something because of the Molten Nursery. If we draw a 2-drop, we can even Spell Shrivel our own spell for lethal, so that'd be kind of cool. No, I guess not if he gains life, which is probably what's going to happen here. Or he could put a... yeah, he's just going to go all in on the counters. I don't think he can afford to attack, though. Just leave himself dead on board. Probably would have been better suited to gain some life there. Alright, we can actually do it here. No, we don't even need to. We can just Kozilek Sentinel that and then attack him for lethal. We can just hold Spell Shrivel for whatever disruption he has to save himself, which I don't think there even is anything. Oh, he does have something. Does he have a Titan's Presence? No, he doesn't. Alright, so we take round number 1. Let's try to get the next 2.